Hi there, I'm Kate from Fab Physio. Thank you for joining me for one of these 10-minute series, and today we're doing the advanced 10-minute core blast, abs blast, whatever you want to call it. So if you haven't done much of this before, please check out one of my more beginners videos, but if you've been doing this for a while and want a bit of a challenge, let's go ahead. So we're going to start in this V-sit position, and we're going to just slide back and up. Now, a few different variations from here depending on your levels. So holding on to your knees is level 1. We can start to let go, and you'll start to feel that a little bit more into your tummy muscles. As you start to lean a little bit further back, but we're wanting to curve the back. Okay, we're not coming into a crunch just yet, but we want to be able to control our muscles as our back is bending. Most of Pilates people think is about keeping your core nice and steady, or you're bracing and trying to keep your back as flat as you can, which is not true. We need to practice functional movements because a lot of people end up hurting their back when they are bending. So we need to get this core control as we are in this flex position. Use your breath, waking up the muscles as well as some spinal flexibility as we go. Okay, let's make it harder. We're going to roll down, which means that we come all the way down. Inhale here. Coming all the way back up. Exhale, we come down. We lay each vertebrae down onto the mat. Inhale, fill the lungs. Start to curl up, up, up. Middle bit's a little bit difficult. Pull yourself up using your breath and your abdominals. Rolling down. Squeezing back up again. Now for some people you might find that you're needing a little bit more oomph, a bit more momentum. That's okay. Make sure you're not straining your neck, but blow out. What I don't want to see is people holding their breath and then getting stuck here and their face is going red and they're starting to wet themselves because the pressure is too much in your pelvic floor. Nice and gentle. Even if you're only getting halfway, that's fine. Blow. And it helps control that pressure all the way down, all the way up. One more. All the way down again. Let's stay here, hands behind your heads. This time we are coming up into a crunch with our legs. So we're bringing both up at the same time, tabletop, and both down. Again, listen to my breath and exaggerate that blowout on the lift and the drop. Now, as you lift the legs up, you can flatten the back if you wish, but on the way back down, make sure that you're not overarching. Some people just that hover above the mat feel like they want to give. So flatten the back, keep it nice and flat or squashed. And then as you lift up, using those tummy muscles to try and avoid that overarching. Now hone in up into your upper body. Make sure that your thoracic spine isn't overarching. Try and keep your elbows nice and wide, your collarbones nice and open, and your chin's off your chest. Now if you want to make this one harder, as we lift the knees, the head's going to come up. And by doing that, we're bringing our ribs down and helping engaging these upper abdominals as well. Inhale down, exhale lift. So that is a bit more of a crunch, a sit-up. Our back's getting flattened, the rib cage is coming down. Try again, keeping your chin off your chest. Try and look beyond your knees. Another 4 here. And because we're creating quite a bit of pressure into our abdominals, make sure that our pelvic floor is lifting and not getting squashed down. Last one. Now, can we hold it here as we lengthen a leg bring it in. Choose your angle at which you're lengthening and stretching that leg away. Obviously, a little bit lower to the ground makes it a bit harder. So pick an angle that you're comfortable with. Keep supporting your neck with your hands. And again, always blowing out as you're lengthening one leg away, in together. Now, muscles like to be challenged, and they will only change if they are challenged. And by lengthening them, but keeping tension on, is called an eccentric loading, and that will work your muscle harder than concentric loading. So that's why it's not always about sit-ups and crunches. We need to do a little bit with the legs, and that will also help wake up and work into those lower abs a little bit more. So these are your cycles, and again, making it a bit harder, you can add a little oblique twist, elbow towards opposite knee. Another last two here. Good. Drop the legs back down. We're going to roll over onto our side, into our full side plank. Now, if that's too hard, bend the bottom leg and push up with the knee and the lower leg. But if you want to make it harder, let's lengthen it, lifting up strong through the upper body. Do whatever you wish with this top hand. I'm going to pulse this top leg. Now, by working into the top hip, you're working into glutes. Balance is a little bit off, but also you'll feel these bottom obliques working pretty hard. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, stretch up to the ceiling. Now with this top hand, you're going to curl inwards into a thread the needle, forearms together, and out again. Inhale here, exhale together, inhale out. Exhale together, inhale out. On the next one, you're going to stay down here. You're going to swivel around into your full plank. Sort your arms out so that you're in that plank position. We're going to pulse the knees down, switch, down, switch. So plank is not a bad position. It's strong through the arms. People that are very good and happy with planks are often more strong into their arms and legs than their abs. Let's stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees go down and come up onto your hands. So now we're into this knee plank position. Slot the hips in, roll the shoulders back, and we're going to press for 4, down and up. Still feeling your abs working, hopefully. Inhale down, exhale, nice push back up. Squeezing the shoulder blades. And last one. If it's easier to go back down, I'm just going to switch sides. So we're over onto the other side. Same as before, either bottom leg is bent with your top leg lifted, or ankles together, lifting up nice and strong through here, and that top leg is lifting up and down. And we're just still working into the hips. Big control needed around your pelvis, into your lower back. So these top glutes are really important to help you do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, hold up and stretch up to the ceiling. Thread this top arm through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Get a nice twist into the upper back. Same again on the next one, coming through, holding it into your plank. Swivel around onto your toes. Sort your forearms out and pulse the legs. Sort your shoulders away from your ears and count for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Down onto your knees, relax the feet, up onto your hands. Still into our knee planks. Shrug the shoulders here. Press down, exhale up. And 4. Knees wide, back down into your child's pose. Release off your lower back. If we're okay in this position, wrists can get a little bit sore. Come onto your fists if you need. Forward you come again into our full plank. Now if you'd rather stay on your knees, stay here. If you're able to come up, we're going knee to elbow. Pause and back down. Opposite side, back down. So these are either Spider-Mans, mountain climbers, nice and slow. Blow out. Back down. Keep the back nice and solid. Keep breathing through it. Another 4, 3, left leg forward, between the hands, drop the knees down, rise up, sink yourself forward. Opposite hand to that foot that's forward and rotate round and up. So we're always easing into the muscles that we've worked, lengthening into a nice stretch. Same the opposite side, knees together. Let's come up into our plank. Other foot forward. Drop the knee down, rise up. Stretch it out. Hand down, and opposite hand rotates away. And release. Now feel free to repeat any of those exercises, nice little burn into your core. Hard through your arms as well for press ups and holding plank positions. So give it a go. Well done.